Hey, Danny, how's your year in cosplay been? Has it been a good year?
It has been a good year, Jeremy. It's been very busy, but exciting. It's a time for...
Reflection.
Yeah.
Yeah? I think so. That's what it is. So that's what we're going to talk about in today's episode.
Welcome back to the Just Because podcast. I'm Daniela, joined by the wonderful Jeremy. And today we're talking about, I guess, how the year went by, because it went really freaking quickly.
It went fast.
Jeremy?
We're in December. This is December 25, everybody. You remember December 24? I felt like it was just yesterday, but here we are.
Yep.
Oh,
I thought for a moment you meant it's Christmas, and I was like, it's not Christmas today.
Not Christmas
but I realized
yet.
you meant the year.
Yeah. We're getting very close to it. Anyway,
Yeah.
Danny, we've this has been an eventful year because we've brought the podcast back from the dead.
Yes.
We're a bit more active. We're kind of, I don't know, aiming for different things, I suppose, now. And I know you've been kind of trucking along, growing your follower counts and your power over the cosplay world bit by bit.
My power.
Your power, it's been growing. And I feel like I've met quite a few people this year too. Has it been similar for you?
Yeah, it has. Actually, was it this year that I joined Just Because?
I think so. I could look at the calendar, but I think, we've actually started
gosh.
posting again consistently just this year. Or was it last year? I can't remember.
I can't remember. Oh my God.
It feels look, we didn't do a Christmas episode together last year. So I feel like this year, this is the
think it
year
was
we've
this
come back
year.
from I mean, it's been one of those things where, we've come back some weeks and then other weeks it's like, guys, we've disappeared. But look, we're back.
Yeah.
We're back to have a chat
We're
to
back,
everybody
baby.
and
Yes.
whatever you're up to this holiday season, whether you're crafting or whether you're taking a
man.
break, there's no right or wrong way to do it.
Oh
So-
man, I have so determined to craft more in general.
Yeah?
I've been seeing so many amazing builds on Instagram. I'm like, I want to do that. I want to be that. And I'm the only one holding myself back from it because
Mm-hmm.
I'm prioritizing other things. But I'm like, nah, I'm going to build something big. I want to go all out. But I'm curious about what you feel like your, I guess, lessons are of the year. Do you have any lessons?
Tell you what, let's structure this. I don't think just as we were talking about, because we decided the topic for this episode like a minute ago, everybody.
Yeah.
We just decided, you know what, do we feel like doing an episode? You know what, let's talk, because I'm sure anyone listening in, thanks for tuning back in, or if this is your first time, thanks for tuning in for the first time.
Yeah.
So, look, I think everybody could probably relate in, it's been a big year. Whether or not this is the last episode of the year, I couldn't tell you. We'll see how we feel next week, Danny.
Yeah.
But let's structure it in a way that goes like, okay, let's kind of go back on the things that we've done this year. What were like the best things? What were the worst things? What are the lessons we've learned? And what do we want to do going into next year?
Yeah.
Right? And we can kind of share a bit about ourselves personally and what the podcast is kind of plugging up to do, because we're going to be more than just your weekly regular cosplay talk show. We're gonna take over the world bit by bit in our little corner of the world. Yeah.
Yes. We
So
have ambitions.
let's go over highlights, Danny. What are some highlights for you? Do you have any like pinnacle moment of the year, or do you have just a bunch of cool things that have happened? Do you think in sequential order? What are some things that stand out to you?
Ooh, it's so funny because the first thing I thought of was how much stronger certain friendships have become for me this year. Like I feel like I've found my people and I've had a lot more support emotionally, where I'm not just like I've gotten better at talking to other people about things that I worry about and things that I struggle with. So I've felt closer in that regard. So I think that's been a big highlight, like personal growth in regards to opening up about my struggles and feelings, including online. Like I very rarely say whether I'm struggling online. A lot of the time I'll be like, guys, I'm just having a break. I'm okay. And then I just like peace out. But that was the first thing that came to mind. Obviously, I've been super grateful of all the opportunities I've had to be, a creator and even represent Just Because with you as media for PAX was really cool.
That's cool.
Like
yeah.
that was so fun. We got to do some amazing interviews with talented people. Aside from cosplayers, as well as, indie game developers and Amelia Ty, like those are definitely big highlights. But the first thing that came to mind was definitely my personal growth. Yeah, like mentally.
That's cool. No, I've seen you grow, Danny. I've been watching like a proud friend from the side. Like, look at Danny go. She's so happy now.
Oh, thank you.
But I think it's a really big thing to say, because I think I'm in a similar boat in that I think it's one thing to have the courage to be able to talk about the things that you're going through, but also feel comfortable with particular people talking about these things, because I think it's quite a blessing to feel comfortable having people around you who you feel like they're going to listen to me and not judge me, or they're going to listen to me and not try to give me life advice unprompted. And I'm sure everybody likes to be heard or listened to in a different way, but
Yeah.
like you said, finding a tribe, it's so important. And you know what, it's one of my day jobs is doing call center work, right? And
Yeah.
I have had to take calls from older people. And it's one of those things where you see it in anime all the time. And you see it as we're growing up as kids about the power of friendship and, having a best friend there to support you and all these kinds of things, right? And it's prompted so much, and people's like, all right, here we go again, yada, yada, yada. But as you get older, I didn't realize how important that concept of friendship really is, because I think at a certain point in time, whether we're in school and we get bullied, or, you embarrassingly ask someone out and they don't like you back or something, we tend to, isolate ourselves and go, let's go lone wolf. I'm going to work on myself and come back, after my time skip arc. But people never get out of that time skip arc. They just kind of isolate themselves and say, I'm going to do it myself, work themselves. And I'm talking to these old people on the phone, Danny, and they're like, I'm just so lonely. I just want someone to talk to, because they live by themselves. They don't have any friends, and it's so important.
It's really sad.
Yeah, to have these people in your life. And I think I'm getting to the stage now. It's like, I should probably work on that. Hey, just keeping and maintaining friendships. It is a bit of work, but it's so important. And I'm really happy to hear that. It sounds like you've just surrounded yourself with all these cool people, and you're thriving. So it's great.
Because I still struggle though. Oh my God, I just whacked my microphone. If anyone heard that, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I just abused my microphone. So I'm not perfect with the friendship thing. Like, I know, like, I even tell friends where they're like, no, we get you're busy, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, don't give me an excuse. I should do better. Like, I really should do better. And I'm very grateful for people who are super understanding of my struggles to respond to DMs. Like, that's why friends who know me well just call me, because it's so much easier. And I appreciate that too, or do voice messages, but I still struggle with the, giving myself a break from work to actually see your friends, and I've spoken to Byron about this before too. I'm always like, no, if I really want something, I should be working hard, like always disciplining myself to work harder. But he's the angel on my shoulder saying, you can't drive yourself crazy and burn yourself out again. Like, you need to see people and be happy.
It is a tough balancing act, isn't it? Because I think as much as we want to, I have to sacrifice something so I can work on this. But God, I saw a really good quote the other day too. It was about a guy who spent his whole life working 6-day weeks and 14-hour days or something, and he felt bad about not spending as much time with his child and his wife. And his quote was, I spent so much time building the life that I wished I had that I forgot to live it. I'm like, oh. So sometimes, when I get that $7 iced decaf long black coffee, and I'm like, yeah, this is me living. This is me, earning money so I can spend a little bit of it. And it's like you said, I think it's really important to really realize those things. And even like going to a convention, right? Sometimes I feel like we're just always in work mode, and we're like, we gotta network, we gotta make content, we gotta do all these things. I know, I don't know if you feel it too, but sometimes at the end of a con, I'm like, did I actually have fun? Or did I just feel like I was working the whole time,
Yes. Yeah, did I actually like do what you're meant to do?
What I wanted to do, so.
See people have fun. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, you've reminded me of because I've been editing the Amelia Tyler interview. The interview, I listened to it. I was like, God, she's so right. But she said, just because you get famous doesn't mean your problems magically disappear. She's like, when you reach this high level success, it doesn't mean all those problems are suddenly gone. They're still there. You're just more successful. So I was like, that's such a good point. Like working on yourself throughout the journey is so important because it doesn't magically fix things.
Yeah,
It's
it doesn't
so
matter.
true.
You get famous doesn't guarantee you're going to be rich. Doesn't guarantee you're going to have a girlfriend or a good group of friends.
Yeah.
Like, you're
Doesn't
still going to
cure
work
your
on those parts.
depression. Yeah.
Oh, that pile of dishes is still going to be there if you go and become famous.
The nest in
So-
your room, the
Oh
depression
goodness!
nest.
Hey, look, I
Yeah.
vacuumed my room today, Danny. I feel pretty accomplished.
Yes!
Did the
Good
washing. Oh,
It's really good when you do it.
Oh god! I cleaned my computer. It's humming. There's no more
Oh
dust
my
in
God.
it.
You got rid
Yeah.
of the dust?
I got rid of the
wow.
dust. I got that little. Oh look, I've actually got it right here, Danny. Take a look. Take a look at this little.
Holy shit.
Oh, look at this blowing machine. Look, it just goes like.
Oh, I love
It's
it.
sick. It just blows the dust out. Anyway,
This is a new Jeremy.
the new Jeremy. Let's. Oh, sometimes it's those because look, you probably know this, Danny. So one of my low points in this year is I've unfortunately had a breakup, and it's been a big journey of self discovery and focusing on things that matter. So part of that has just been okay. How the heck do I, do things that I want to do? And you know me, and anyone who's talked to me knows me. It's like, well, cosplay is no longer the thing that I put at the top of my priority list for things I want to do in life. But it has been for, 15, 20 years. And so the question now is like, what do I do? Like, what do I want to channel my time and my energy into? Because, I look at you and I look at Byron and I look at all these other amazing cosplayers that we've met, and you speak so passionately about, cosplay. It's what I want to do. I want to support people. I want to inspire people. I want to build this thing. And, part of me was thinking as well, it's like, well, do I want to do that as well? And I think once upon a time it was definitely a yes. But now it's like, I'm happy to cheer you guys on, but that ain't me at this point in time. So
Yeah.
So what is it? So I think part of my journey now is like, okay, what's next? What's next? So it's been a lot of just discovering things. I've been doing badminton. I've done bouldering. I've been
is really
cooking a
cool.
lot more. Just trying things and just
good.
seeing what sticks. But growth is such a big important part of just learning and becoming a different person, I suppose, in a good way. So
100%. And we're
so
always
sorry to
learning.
make it a Debbie Downer thing. Have there been any low points for you this year, or what's been your what's been the different part?
I always feel like everyone kind of knows the low point because I made a reel about it.
Yeah.
But my low point was definitely not like I got to a point where I forgot what I was doing everything for.
Yeah.
And I was so hard on myself. And me and Byron have spoken about this too, where he's like, I don't want you to vilify your progress or think you're a bad person or did something wrong. Because it's been very hard and slow to get back into being consistent again with social media. But I'm just like, I'm taking my time with it because of how badly I got burned during the process of being constantly posting and looking at my numbers and followers. And it's hard finding the balance because after reevaluating what I want and how I want to help people, like I've always wanted that, but at some point I don't feel like it was a priority. So I was really hard on myself for that. So I'm like, well, I still need a large audience to help more people.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to help people and grow my audience at the same time.
Become like a win-win kind of thing, one action and it helps both.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just, my lowest point was definitely mid-year. And I think it was because of burnout as well. Like I didn't really craft much again because I was constantly working at cons, which I was so grateful for. But I had all these plans and I didn't get to do any of them. I wasn't good at allocating my time properly. And like it was no one's fault but my own. But I was like, oh, this sucks. Like even my big build that I had planned for the end of the year, I didn't even get to finish to the standard I wanted to. Even though I love my Lae'zel cosplay, I was like, this was rushed and it's nowhere near the level as how I had made Rolana, for example, because when I was doing Rolana, I wasn't working as much. So it's kind of, I'm at that point where I'm like, okay, well, maybe I should just pick one big costume to work on the whole year and just rewear what I have throughout the other cons.
Other cons, yeah.
Yeah. But I struggle because I have random hyperfixations and I'm like, I'm going to go make this.
Hey, that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. See, I think I've got the opposite problem where it's like, hey, I've got a particular interest in, I don't know, let's say, for example, leatherworking or something. Right? It's like, wow, that's really cool. Really want to try that out. But the thing that stops me a lot of the time is like, ooh, upfront cost. I don't know if I'm going to stick with it. I don't know if it's going to be a waste of time and money. I'm just not going to do it. And as a result, I just don't do anything. I just like, all right, let's boot up League of Legends again. Let's just, let's just rewear this old thing again. Let's just not do that new activity because it's going to cost something. So I think the thing that's trying to break it out of it is just try it. Throw a couple $100 at it, and if it sticks, cool. If it doesn't, I can say I tried. And I think that's the flavor of life. Just trying things. So,
no, the money thing definitely is a big thing that holds me back as well. Like there are a lot of sewing projects I haven't done just because I know how much the materials are going to cost. And I'm like, I'm not in a position to spend hundreds of dollars on fabric, especially if I need it right now kind of deal. If I'm going to collect fabrics throughout the year for a project I'm going to make maybe in the next year, then that's a different story. But a lot of the time you're like, I want it now so I can start now because I want it done this year. So that's what holds me back the most. But I'm trying to, I really wanted to do more videos on more cost-effective cosplay because there are a lot of younger people in the community, whether they have a job or not. Like a lot of them are studying and can't afford it. And it's such a big setback to, for people who want to craft. So I want to help, remove that barrier of money.
That would be great.
Yeah. Yeah. But we'll see how we go. But yeah, that was my biggest struggle for sure, was just like, what the frick am I doing? Why am I doing things? What do I actually want? And it's just, it's so interesting because even when I was growing, I was never the type to talk about how much of a following I get. Like people pointed out to me when I hit milestones with followers, because I don't know if it was just my pessimistic nature sometimes, or I'm like, oh, I could disappear at any point, like, or I felt very what's the word, like up myself to celebrate hitting a number of followers. And I also didn't want to remove the whole fact that it's not just a number, like they're actual people that are liking my stuff and viewing my stuff. So I would rather celebrate the people messaging me and commenting and talking with them than the whole number. But it's just like a weird kind of journey of understanding those figures and if the importance of them and stuff. Like it's really weird. I'm still going through it.
I mean, that's the journey of life, isn't it? We just learn these things. I mean, one thing I think I've learned or seen from it is I think I'm similar in the same way. It's I don't want to put an emphasis on numbers or being famous. You know how much I hate when people go like, "Oh my god, have you met my friend Jeremy? He's like representing Australia doing this competition." No. I've never ever introduced myself as that person, and I don't. I don't want to be that person. But I think it's really important that not because you feel like you're full of yourself or that you deserve something, but just for the facts that it's something that you genuinely feel proud about, and it's for no one else but yourself, right? So a good example is our friend Soda. Our friend Soda. He's like, you know what, man? Water. I'm growing bit by bit, and when I get to 10K, if I get to 10K, I'm gonna throw a party just because. And that's
really cute.
Yeah. And it's just a celebration with, again, your good friends or the people that are important to you, saying, "Hey, I hit this personal milestone." It's like a birthday, Danny. It's like, I hit 30. I want to celebrate this personal milestone with my closest friends and family.
Yeah, I love that.
That's all it really should be. Because if you don't do that, when are you going to celebrate your achievements of like, "Hey, just landed this cool gig here." What do? You at least, let's go out for a drink. Let's go out for dinner. Let's do something, right? So
I think that's what I struggled with the most, is celebrating my achievements.
You should.
Publicly.
If you don't do it, we're going to drag you to a pub and celebrate. So
I'm so bad. Like I'm getting better at it. I think it's because I've had experiences where there's been a negative reaction to my success.
Oh, for sure.
And so, the whole tall poppy syndrome thing, and you hear it a lot in the community, like, why did they get that opportunity? They don't deserve it. Like, this person deserves it more. And I never want to be the topic of that conversation.
Yeah, no, I get you.
But, like, people will see it whether I share it or not anyway. But I am getting better at it, especially because, like, I have good friends, so I can't hide anything because they will shout me out.
Exactly. Because I think the good thing is too is I know you've had those negative reactions from people saying like, oh, how come they get it? They don't deserve it, blah, blah, blah. But
Yeah.
the key here is, as I think you've already learnt, is the people that you surround yourself with, if you do something cool, they're going to want to celebrate with you. They're not going to want to tear you down. They're like, yeah, see our friend, how they did this? Yeah, they're the GOAT. Danny's our princess. She's like the one that we look up to. We're going to celebrate the crap with her. So,
I also don't want to, I feel like I'm always afraid that people will think they can't approach me anymore because some people I see they're nervous to talk to me, and I don't even have a huge following, but obviously to some people it is big, which is completely fine. But it's like I'm the same person, and some people are nervous to talk to me, and I don't want that to get to a point where no one talks to me because they think there's this barrier of, oh, I have a low following, you have a high following. And it's like, no, it's just numbers. Like, please talk to me.
Please talk to me. I'm the same person on the inside.
Yeah, because I always include everyone. I don't care how big or small you are. If you're a good person, like I want to work with you, and I want to talk to you, and I want to have fun with you.
Yeah,
yeah, because I get that not everyone is like that, but I think it's because I've been blessed with people with huge followings being so kind to me and welcoming to me.
You want to return the
that
favor.
I'm the same. Yeah. Like I've had a good experience, and it's like, but I could see why people would be afraid of it. But yeah, I always try not to talk about it. I don't even nowadays. I don't even offer my Instagram. I'll just ask for theirs so that I can like tag them.
That's
in
really
a story.
cute. Yeah, I think that's a really nice way of doing it.
So that they don't like think, oh my God, like some people are like, you're famous. So like, I'm not famous.
It's funny. I wonder at what point the regular person thinks this number of followers is like famous, right?
Yeah.
It's a really interesting thought. I don't think I've ever really... You know what? We can make an interview process about it, Danny. One of our next confessions, cosplay confessions. At what point do you think someone would be, wow, they're famous? Oh my God.
I used to think 1,000 followers meant you were famous. I remember when I first joined this community, and I was like, holy moly, they have 1,000 followers. That's insane, which is still a big, great number. But
I'll ask you the question to you, Danny. At what point in time you look at someone's follower count and you're like, holy smokes, that's a lot of people. At what point in time do you think that?
It's usually when it's like in the 100,000.
100,000s? Because I even think about like 1,000 people in a room, and like, that's a lot of people. Right?
Oh yeah, even 200 people in a room.
Even 200, like even 50 people in. Like I think about my house. I couldn't fit 50 people in my house, right? So I think about 50 people who follow me. I'm like, you 50 people, I love you. I love you so much.
Yeah.
So,
but the idea of like the online following thing is so, what's the word, construed? Like it's warped in regards to. That's what I mean. It's seen as a number and not as actual physical people.
I agree.
Yeah.
Actually, Danny, this hopefully would shape a little bit of brain. Anyone listening too, hopefully this shapes your brain a little bit, because I had this epiphany the other day, okay? So if you've been following us for a little while, you know we've got a TikTok. And I found TikTok is interesting, because I don't use it all that often. I really don't. I just kind of post, comment a little bit, and then ditch. It's fine. But what I've noticed is we've had like some followers trickle in. And the difference, I think, between these followers and Instagram followers is because a lot of people, I think a majority of people, use TikTok just to swipe, and that's it. Whereas with Instagram, I think people can use it as like a photo album. Right? You can kind of post things from them. So with Instagram, it's either like a private account, or it's just a bunch of photos from someone who doesn't use Instagram all that much about them and their personal life. But TikTok, I have no idea who this person is. Right?
Yeah, usually it's like a lot of random people.
Random people. It's like anime display picture, or I've seen it coming back. It's like XX, Fairy Princess 102 XXX. Like those are the usernames that are coming out.
Yes,
right?
yes.
But because of that, I've kind of noticed it's like, oh, this is just a person, or it's just a young kid, or it's just someone who just likes swiping through videos. And so it really got me thinking, how much do these followers actually know who we are or care about who we are, or how much of them just think, wow, I really want to be like Danny. Like we have no idea. So I think it's interesting, I think, when we get the idea that it's something that means something that's stupidly important or makes someone feel more important than someone else because of their follower counts. Because I think you've always been very humble. You've always been very humble as long as I've known you. So
Yay, that's good. So have you. Like, when I saw your work that you started resharing, I was like, Jeremy, what the frick have you been hiding from not just me but the world? Like, reshare those early 2000s cosplayers, you absolutely insanely talented human.
Oh, like
the heck?
The pictures are there if people want to scroll back.
Scroll for 50 years?
50
Hell
years.
no. Repost that shit. What are you doing?
Oh, it's like
Re-upload
right now,
it.
Oh, it's like, wow, this is a nice memory. I'm going to let it sit. I think the problem is now, too, it's like, you know what? I got the photo from the photographer, shared it to Instagram, and the quality obviously bombed. I had to, like, crop it. And that's the only photo I got left. I don't have the original photo, so, re-upload
It still
a
looks
cropped
good.
photo.
Just screenshot it.
That's what I've been doing. I've just been screenshotting my Instagram profile because I don't have the,
They're so
originals.
good. Yeah.
Oh.
You could easily talk about how you made some of those things as well. Like, guys, if you haven't seen Jeremy's work, please go check it out. Like, when he first shared a throwback to his story, I went and stalked his whole profile, and I was like, all of this he's been hiding from me. What
I
is
haven't
this?
hit anything. It's just,
You
it's
never
just old.
spoke about. He's too humble. He can't give me shit for being humble. This man is way too humble.
Look, I think it's all about
said this with
how
love.
you I don't know, how you market yourself. I think that the people doing very well these days are the people who they just share everything about themselves, what they're working on, what they like, what they're eating for breakfast. And people feel that. I think I'm just at a point in my time, Danny, it's like, I'm doing some self-discovery, and that's for me. That's for me. If I feel like sharing it, I don't know, I might, like I said, I'm thinking about climbing the Sydney Harbour Bridge at some point just for the heck of it.
So
That's a touristy thing to do.
cool.
I'll post a picture from the top. It's like, hey guys, I made it to the top. Good job. Now it's time for lunch.
Wear your Pikmin hat. No, I'm joking.
Oh my god, yeah, they might get blown off into the water. I
was
will
gonna say,
cry. I will
strap
cry.
it to your head.
Oh my goodness.
No, I think it was more in the sense I really wanted our audience especially to know you more and see your journey. Like, but that's obviously up to you. Like, I always find it important for your following to get to see that personal side of you. Like, you're not just a pretty face. Like, you actually have more. If you
Look
know
who's
what I
talking.
mean.
You're the one bringing in the numbers here.
No way. My unhinged comments. Yeah.
It's part of your charm. It's part of your charm. But look, I think you're right, and I appreciate the thought. I think you're right in that as much as I want people
There's
to...
no pressure, though.
No, I get it. But I think, as much as I'd like people to... That's a weird thought. As much as I'd like people to, follow us and come and chat to us and get to befriend us just because we get along as people, I think you're right. It is important to kind of know, hey, we do cosplay as well. We do like making stuff once in a while, and we're not bad at it. So if you want to join us, then cool. But you're all right. I think I really have just kind of taken my foot off the gas completely. It's like, you know what? I don't care. If you like my stuff, you'll search for it. But people aren't going to do that. I think I've got to be more Danny and just be like, guys, I made this cool thing. Take a look at it. Take a look at it.
Yes. Because, like, I think about how often I've ever scrolled through someone's profile. It's
you scroll through
little
like the
to none.
first, one swipe, which is the first 10 posts, and then that's it. Right?
That's literally it. And like, it's also part of, maybe it's selfish of me because I also think about how much help you could provide for other people as well. But again, it's not up to me to like pressure you to get back in.
No, that's
if
okay.
That makes sense.
Look, I think a good way that I'm thinking about, actually, let's do this into the last part of today's episode, right? Which is what we're going to do going forward, rest of this year into the coming year.
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool. So if anyone doesn't know, we haven't really been doing as many podcast episodes as much lately. And I think part of it's just because we're busy, but part of it's because like we want to reach new audiences and new people and really get to know people more. Yeah. And I think a lot of the people listening in now, if you're still listening, love you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. It's our returning audience. It's our committed friends. So thank you very much.
Helps a lot.
Yeah, it does. It helps so much more than you understand. That we look at our numbers and like, wow, it's these people from from the same place that come back, so we appreciate you. But in order for us to, achieve our goals of, reaching more people and helping more people and inspiring more people and giving people the opportunities that we have or we wish we had, we need to reach a bigger audience. So we're doing different things to try and expand that, starting with our cosplay confessions. You might have noticed that's what we're doing. Where, because it's not set in stone, we can't say too much yet. You will see us at more cons. We're going to be doing more cool things. Danny, is this confirmed or not confirmed with YouTube? We're gonna change that up a bit. Is that the plan?
We want to do more long form content outside of podcast episodes. Something funny and fun. We randomly thought of, I don't know if it'll ever happen, but of a ghost tour in cosplay would be freaking hilarious.
That'd be great.
Even if we dress as ghosts, I don't know. But just little things like that.
Just little things.
Really
we want to
cool.
kind of expand and where we get to travel place. Hopefully we'll see something cool, and hopefully you guys can get to see those cool places as well and join us in our adventures. So that's in the works. That's what we're trying to do. But same thing with like long form content. I know Danny's already doing it with her stuff, but where where we do tutorials and we help people and we show off that kind of thing as well.
I did one video. That's
hey, look, it's a start. That's
started
something.
Video.
I think exactly what you said, Danny. It's like, all right, let's share off what we've achieved and what we've made. I think maybe that's a good place to show off. All right, guys, this is what I've made in the past, and this is how you can do something similar. I think that's better than being like, guys, look at what I made. Look at how cool I am. I hate doing that. I really do.
But you are cool. You should show people how cool you are.
No, look, if people want to think that, that's up to them. I'm not going to force. It's like, guys, eat my coolness. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. But that's kind of what we're aiming for at this point in time. There's secret stuff with cons. I won't say secret, but it's just until we establish it's happening, we're not going to say anything about it. With cons, YouTube is happening. I'm going to fly down to Sydney a bit more, Danny. You're going to see more of my face, whether you like it or not.
Yay!
So
heck yeah!
But on your front personally, what are you going to be doing kind of going forward into the new year?
So there's been so many changes in my life lately. I really want to work on a big build and I want to properly record my journey.
Hell yeah.
I already have 2 reels planned that are tutorials for like Beams mask that I made. I always get asked about how I made it.
Yeah.
And also just want to do like more beginner friendly tutorials, more YouTube, maybe stream a little bit. There's obviously a lot I want to do, but my plan is definitely to be more consistent all around with everything in regards to social media and my life in general. Like I want to like not just create a schedule and put it on the fridge and be like, wow, that looks nice, and then not look at it ever again.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest struggles are always my sleep patterns, which really impacts my schedule throughout the day. I've always just been bad with sleeping. So just working on my health, my fitness,
health is good.
my schedule, time management. I want to see family more often. I want to get my family involved as well because my family's creative. Like my dad makes furniture. My mum is always painting. My pop makes dinosaurs. Like I want to get them
cool.
more
You showed me
involved.
the videos or stuff like that. That's so cool.
Yes, and they're always so proud of it, and I want to involve them more. Like
That's cool.
I want to. It was so funny. This is kind of off topic, but me and Byron was saying, "Oh my god, my dad should make D&D stuff like." Little boxes for rolling into and stuff like that.
You should get him to play D&D with you.
Oh yes! Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
Be
I can
so
imagine him
cool.
being like, I know what I'm doing.
I think it's one thing to be like, hey, I'd love you to do this for me. He was like, I'd love for you to do this with me. I think that's the pinnacle.
Yes,
you know, Danny, you've inspired me. Like our parents are getting older; they're not getting any younger, and you know, while they're there, it's like, you know, let's enjoy. I'm going to ask my parents to play D&D. I want to wonder what they
Oh my god,
say.
please!
I wonder
and my
what they
mom's
would
such a
say.
sook. Like she'll be like, she'll call me and be like, "You hate me. You never call me." And I'm like, "No, I don't call anyone. It's not." She's like, "Oh, so you hate everyone?" I'm like,
Oh,
"No,
wow.
stop it."
I see how it goes.
She's so savage, but she's like, yeah, like I know all my family want to see me more. So yeah.
I mean, you're a popular person. You're a wonderful person to be around. I can understand when everyone wants a piece of you. So
Oh, thank you. No,
but
I love my family and my friends.
Yeah.
But what were you saying? What about you? Sorry, I could ramble.
No, that's okay. In a similar way, I think health's a big one. We're getting older, into our
We
30s
are.
now. You're 30
Yeah.
yet, Danny? Okay.
I
can
will be
safely
30
say-
this year. I'll
Oh,
be 30 this year.
congratulations!
The last day
Woo!
of the year. Yeah.
But health is a big one, I think, because it's as the years roll by, it becomes more and more obvious how much we take for granted for health conditions pop up, and I think just being able to play sport without having to worry about recovery periods, or same thing, having a drink of alcohol without having to recover as much, we take for granted. So, like I said, I've been doing badminton. I've been going to this rock climbing thing. I want to try to do it more. Comes with a free gym and free yoga.
So
I love
good.
yoga.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah.
I'm going to try that more. Even just my diet. It's like, all right, eat this, don't eat that.
Diet is such a big part of your health. Holy heck.
And
oh my God.
like I said, trying different things to find my next thing that I can invest my time and energy into. And the biggest thing I want to take away that I've got from Keely, who I still love so very much, is just finding joy, finding whimsy in just the smallest things. Like, I've got a family of magpies I talk to like a crazy person every time I walk home because I think they're so adorable.
They're so cute.
And you're just walking by and it's like, wow, that's a cool cloud. And you just look at it, and I've just been writing music. I've been doing poetry. I've just
I love that.
enjoying things that I feel like we take for granted because we're so laser focused on earning money or growing a business or worrying about other people first before us. I think I really want to I just want to become a really happy monk by next year.
You live forever. Yeah.
So
I agree. I definitely strongly believe in like having moments of just going outside, especially when you're anxious or stressed. Like, just go outside and go for a W. I can't say it because my dog's here.
No, go for the WALK. Yeah, there you go.
And just enjoy how nice it is.
Pat a dog. Talk to a bird.
Yes.
Talk to a human being.
Yeah. And I feel so nice when I'm with my family too. Like, when I see my mom, it's such a nostalgic, and same with my dad, environment, and it's relaxing. And I had my sister over recently for her birthday. We're just playing Minecraft.
And
it was so fun. I just forgot about everything else that existed in the world, and we're just like joking around.
That's what you want, to just let the world outside not exist for a couple of hours. It's the best quote from Rob Thomas of Matchbox 20 when I've seen him in concert a few times. He's like, look, guys, I know the world's gone a bit for a little bit, but look, right now, it's just you and me. It's just me and all you guys in this room for the next 2 hours. Just forget what's going on outside and just live in this moment. I'm like, wow, I love you, Rob Thomas. So
he's a legend. Oh, you reminded me of Naruto because I just finished Naruto Shippuden, and there's a scene Naruto says something, and it's really funny because I say this all the time and I didn't even realize. Byron's like,
does it go, believe it? Is that what it is?
No, I always say that you haven't failed if you're still trying. Like, until you give up, you haven't failed. And he said it in the anime, and I'm like, oh, I say that. Byron's like, yeah, I know you say that, you little optimist. I'm like, I love Naruto.
It's interesting. Like, part of me agrees with that, and part of me is like, you know what? You failed. And you know what? It's okay to fail.
Oh, of course.
It's okay to fail.
Some people give up because they think they failed.
I think that's it.
Well,
there's nothing wrong with failing. Just don't give up. Don't think that you're a bad person. Okay, no, this is Daddy, this is the biggest lesson of the year for me. This is it. It's finding worth in yourself.
Yeah.
No matter what. Even if you haven't achieved something, even if you're not rich, even if you're not a huge cosplayer, even if you're not this, like me talking to birds, if that's all I ever did, I'm a worthy person. I deserve to feed myself and love myself. And even if you failed 1,000,000 times, you're still a worthy person.
Yes, I agree. Like, your self-worth isn't based on how much you succeed or fail. And that's why I still agree with you haven't failed if you're still trying. You might fail at parts of the journey that you're fighting for, but if you're still fighting for it and working at it, like, you haven't failed achieving it because you're still working towards it. It's kind of like, it's like a little plot, like a plot hole in the what makes something a failure or not. It's like,
Yep.
well, you're still trying, so technically,
I mean,
it's not
I think
failure.
that's life, isn't it? It's just you keep trying stuff, and sometimes, as they say, I can't remember the quote, but it's like sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
Oh
And
yeah, sometimes pretty good, sometimes
sometimes
pretty
shit.
Yeah.
That's it. So, but anyway, that's the life
yeah.
motto going forward.
Believe it. Yeah.
Believe it. That's a good one. But
love
I
that
think
return.
we're going to make it a little bit of a shorter one today because we
Yes.
got places to go, things to do, and we're going to keep
Yeah.
believing in ourselves and doing things. But
Yes.
look, if you have talked to us this year, it's been so good to meet you. If you've supported us
Yeah.
in any way this year, we love you. Thank you so much.
Much love.
I'm actually
Thanks,
going to do a quick
guys.
shout out again for our.
I was gonna say Patreon members.
Our Patreon. So right now it is on the back foot until we ramp things up again. Work in progress. But if anyone doesn't know, we've got a Patreon where if you enjoy what we do, you just want to support us in some way forward, it's literally the cost of a cup of coffee each month. It's cheap as chips. There's going to be stuff going forward with it too. But for now, we'd like to thank our very wonderful supporters here. We've got Black Steel Cosplay, Mithril Teacup, Toxic Trone, Barry, and James. Thank you so much, guys, for being our supporters for our journey so far.
Thank you.
Link in bio, description, all that if you want to get part of it as well. But
It helps so much. It actually helps run the podcast. So
we don't
really
actually have to
appreciate it.
pay to keep the podcast online anymore, which is
So
great.
good.
So if you guys don't
Yeah.
know, I out of my own wallet pay a certain amount of dollary dues each year just so we can upload the podcast onto
Yeah.
Spotify and Apple and all that kind of thing. So, but thanks to you guys, we don't. It's great. So we can continue to do what we do, and
Yeah.
ideally, Danny, goal for next year. Record this. It's in order. I want to have like a mission statement or something that we can
Ooh,
refer
okay.
to. It's like, this is our
Yes.
goal. This is what we stand for. Man. We'll figure it out anyway.
Yeah.
You wanna do a little shout out or anything, Danny? What do you want to do?
I guess I just sort of shout out probably all the conventions as well that have supported JustBeCos, that have
Yeah.
been on the podcast and have pushed our audience as well. And also the people behind the conventions that,
Absolutely.
have known us beforehand and been like, hey, you should get these guys on. They're really cool. Despite how small or big we are. And to our friends in general who always are like, this is an idea and you should do this and you could do this. And like, it's really cute seeing people excited and wanting
for
to
it.
help with it.
And wanting
Like,
to
I
be
really
part of
like
it as
that.
well. Like,
Yeah.
it made us so happy because, like, guys, we're doing this cosplay confessions thing. If anyone wants to join, and we had people be like, "Dude, like, where are you? I'm not coming right now." It's been really wholesome. So thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you. I'm shouting out Byron too because he's been there for me
He's a
throughout
real one.
so
He's
much
the
of
goat.
my meltdowns. Yeah.
Byron's in the background. He can't hear me, but Byron, we love you. Thank you so much for being there for us.
I'll tell him you said you love him.
Oh,
love
pass it
him so
on.
much.
I'll tell him in person when I visit Sydney soon, so it'll be
Yes!
it'll be good.
Yeah.
But thank you very much, guys.
Thanks,
Well,
everyone.
hopefully we're not. This isn't goodbye. Like we're just
No.
going to eat food and stuff. So, but we'll
Yeah.
be back. We'll be props. We'll be back.
We'll be
okay?
back.
We'll be back
Much
this year,
love.
next year, but we'll be back. Much love.
Yes.
Love you heaps, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Love you. Bye.
Yeah.